This is how you correctly decide the value of a vehicle that you're purchasing from a wholesale dealer only auction. I just want to let you know I'm breaking everything down step by step. I will be showing a complete presentation on how you're able to determine how much you should pay at these dealer only auctions. Before I get started though, go ahead and drop a like and also subscribe. And I appreciate you even attending this video just so that you can understand how you can purchase vehicles from a dealer only auction and make sure you're buying the right vehicles at the proper price. I've been doing this for the last 8 years and I've taught thousands of others how to do this effectively as well. I'm going to be dropping some free game in this video. So if you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave a comment. If you're ready to go ahead and get your own dealer license and become independent, operate from your home the same way I've been doing it, go ahead and leave a comment. And also you can click the link in my bio, the top link right there will take you directly on how you can get started and you can get on a call with my team so you can go ahead and get your dealer license as well. But again, I think the most important part is making sure that you're not overpaying for vehicles. This is very important. You do not want to overpay for vehicles. The whole point of even having a dealer license is to make sure that you're getting the best deals on vehicles so you can go ahead and make that money when it comes to the profit in selling it, whether it's on Facebook Marketplace, Auto Traders, or even Car Gurus. Again, I'm happy for you to join this video. Let's go ahead and get it started. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that you are able to get your dealer license through a program that I created over a year ago, and we now have 957 active members where you're able to get your dealer license, start buying cars from a dealer-only auction, buying and selling unlimited cars. As you can see, we got dealer plates right here, people purchasing vehicles on the daily, and also receiving their dealer plates, wholesale license, retail license, and also becoming a dealer representative. As you can see right here, there is a bunch of money, plates, and vehicles also coming through as well. And then if we go through here to the Classroom tab, you'll see a whole bunch of resources where you're able to maximize getting your dealer license and becoming an independent car dealer. We have credit repair, we have unlimited Carfax reports, temp tags, reassignments, floor plans, everything you need all in one place. So if you're ready to go ahead and get started, go ahead and subscribe, like this video. And if you have any questions at all, message me on Instagram. And if you're ready to get started right now, it'll be the top link in my bio. I personally think this is one of the more important videos because you can get your dealer license, but you can also overpay for vehicles at the auction. Right now, it's tax time. I've been holding off on buying vehicles because vehicles are way overpriced. I'm gonna wait till summer and around fall to start really buying my vehicles and copying my inventory. But again, pricing out your vehicles is so important. And I think a lot of dealers mess up is when they're overpaying for vehicles, they get emotionally attached to vehicles. So I'm gonna show you right here how you can properly price out a vehicle while building your list at the auction. So the first thing is when you go to the auction, you need to do it on pre-sale day. So that means the day before the sale, and then you're gonna build your list out. You're gonna look at all these vehicles and build your list out on what vehicles you are interested in buying because this is extremely important. So the first step is we're gonna go ahead and open up Manheim. So let's say that you already are trying to go ahead and build your list prior to seeing these vehicles. So you're gonna go ahead and check online. You're gonna go to w.manheim.com. This is where you'll be able to go ahead and find the vehicles you're looking for at a specific location. You're gonna go right here where it says select make, model, and year. You put what vehicle you're interested in and then show vehicles. I've actually been doing nationwide searches. I'm looking right now for a 2023 Audi RS3. They're rare vehicles. They got a really nice 5-cylinder and it's extremely fast for when it comes to power ratio and output to cylinders. So I'm looking for one of these vehicles because I think they're gonna hold their value really well. So let's go ahead and look, right, boom, right here. So these are all the RS3s in the country on Manheim. There's only 10, which is absolutely insane. That shows how rare and limited this vehicle is. So we're gonna go ahead and try and properly price it out. So we're gonna go ahead and click this red one right here. It's a 2023 Audi RS3. It has 17,000 miles, all-wheel drive, and MMR, which is Manheim market rate, is around $53,000 all the way to $57,000. Let's keep going. As you can see, it's a beautiful candy apple red, and a seller is called Foreign Traffic Import Sales, probably a Canadian wholesaler that's selling this vehicle. The vehicle does have 2 owners, and the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and click MMR right here, as you can see. So we'll go ahead and click MMR, and boom, this page will open up. As you can see right here, the price this vehicle should sell for at the auction is $55,000. This is adjusted MMR, and all that means is when you put the adjustments in, you go ahead and put the miles into the vehicle. You see it went up from the base MMR because the miles are low. On average, these vehicles have around 27,000 miles, and on average, they have a 4.5 auto grade, and that's out of 5. And these auto grades vary. I bought cars that are extremely clean with low auto grades, so it just really depends on what auction you're buying it from. So again, right here, as you can see, the MMR range, Manheim market rate range, is between 53,000 all the way to 57,000. The estimated retail value for this vehicle is $59,000, around $60,000 with these miles. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at the recent vehicles that were RS3s that have been sold. I think, oh shoot. Well, as you can see right here, since there's not that many vehicles that were RS3s that have been sold, you won't see the current list of all the vehicles that have been sold within the last month because it only shows the last 30 days. So I think it's been a while since the RS3 has sold, but we'll go ahead and continue to look at comps. So right now, Manheim Market Rate is saying you should pay around $55,000 for this vehicle, which is about right, especially if you're going to sell it for 60 grand. Out the door with fees, you're looking around 56.2. It's around $750 in fees at this price. It might be more than that. It might be $800. So you're looking at paying between 56 and a half out the door for this vehicle. So now you're going to go ahead and look at comps in the area. As you can see, this one right here has 14,000 miles and it's selling for $60,000, but it's also 1 year newer. So you got to keep in mind and look at who the seller is, CarMax. CarMax has a whole bunch of other fees. When you go in, $59.9 is not the last price you're paying. You're probably walking out paying $65 with tags, title, taxes, and then also dealer processing fees. As you can see right here, there's another one, 2024, $64,000, has 15,000 miles. We have another one right here, 2024, 27,000 miles for 61K. So if you're gonna get in a sweet spot at $55,000, because as you can see, this is 2022, the first year it came out, I'm pretty sure, with 44,000 miles for $52,000. So there is a lot of meat on the bone. These vehicles are holding really well. And I also think it's because it's limited production. There's not that many out there. The last thing you're going to go ahead and do is check Facebook Marketplace and look at comps in your area. As you can see, this one right here has 22,000 miles for $58,500. $58,500 on this with 22,000 miles. That there must be something on the Carfax, minor accident or something like that. You'd have to ask the seller. Here's another one, 2024 RS3 with 9,000 miles for $63,000. So it seems like between 10,000 and 30,000 miles, you're not getting that much price difference when it comes to the retail market. Look, we have another one right here. It's $15,000 miles, $62,000. So again, you're going to look at comps in your area. Make sure you're pricing your vehicle out. Like this is the most I want to pay for this RS3. Let's go ahead and go back. I wouldn't pay more than $57,000 just based on the market and also in my area. I would pay $57,000 tops. So that means I'll stop bidding at around $56,300 just to incorporate fees. Well, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and leave a like and also subscribe. I'll be posting daily on trying to help you guys maximize your license since you already have your dealer license. If you don't have your dealer license, go ahead and leave a comment or also get started with the top link in my bio. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment. Thank you so much.